Hello everyone, welcome to Dumela Universe. I am Elder Vel'Astri. Today has been quite an extraordinary day. Waking up, I noticed on Instagram I had 888 followers. I created a post to celebrate that beautiful number sequence and the gratitude and appreciation I feel for all of you who are showing me support, who are allowing me to be this messenger of truths and love, including you all on YouTube. Thank you ever so much. The more are joining, the more of you out there listening and receiving, the clearer and the stronger the messages are, which is beautiful. It's lovely to feel all your energy and all your love, and it's incredible to be able to access source energy in this way to allow the messages to come through for all of you. Each of the messages are different, however you all receive that which is for you to receive, which applies to you. And I know and feel that these are helpful and it brings me joy. So this morning I created a post to celebrate the 888 followers. I was then inspired to go on to look at the angel numbers on Joanne from Sacred Scribes, and she's amazing, really beautiful. So angel numbers at Sacred Scribes, please check it out. I use her quite a bit, the page, as it is quite it is insightful and thorough in its information and guidance. As I was creating the post to put on Instagram, just to also share what 888 means, I did my normal morning ritual, which is to do a reading, to light a candle, and to set it as my intention for the day. And I was inspired to read the 888 information whilst creating and whilst intending, whilst manifesting, whilst spelling. As I read over the words, to not compromise on my integrity, to be within my truth, and to not have any shortcuts to my truth, to be within the authenticity of me, to create my abundance. As I read over those words, I understood. I became aware of what I was not allowing. I came aware that I have always been Elder Vel'Astri for eternity. I am Elder Vel'Astri from Sirius, and I have been many reincarnations, many beings, including Lasala here on Earth. And I realized by remaining Lasala, by keeping the label of Lasala, by keeping the reference of Lasala Mump, as much as I love that name, I love all it means, I love all of it. I enjoy all of it. It's family, it's love, it's love to me. It is also one of the many lifetimes I've had here on Earth. And in order for me to come into the truth of me, I am to embrace the wholeness of me. For Lasala excludes all of the rest of me, whilst my truth, Vel'Astri, includes Lasala, includes all. I do not lose him when I become the truth of me. And here I am now. I have understood, and I have allowed myself to remain within my truth at all times. I am now within my non-physical being here present on Earth. I am Elder Vel'Astri, and I am now taking steps to change the names on all platforms and also within my personal life to reflect the truth of me. As soon as I changed my name on Instagram to that of my truth, I felt the greatest shift within my timeline. I could sense everything that is truly me come within the alignment of me. all the messages I have been teaching and sharing on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube finally came crystallized within me, as I now finally truly settled in, accepted, and have surrendered to the truth of me. We came here 2,000 years ago to anchor in light codes, to assist in the raising of the human frequency. And during that time, each time we came, we took on different names, different forms, different beings, different human experiences. And yes, these experiences all had names, all had beautiful lifetimes, and we had to experience and heal to come to the awakening, to the remembrance. But now that we're in the remembrance, now that the divine masculine no longer needs to be in the unawakened energy, now that we no longer need to be hidden, we no longer need to not be known, not be seen. We couldn't come straight ahead 2,000 years ago. We would come too soon. We needed a healing. The human consciousness needed preparation for 2020, for the year of illumination, for the year of authenticity, for the year of perfect vision. And we came healing, anchoring light codes, allowing the frequency to gradually rise until humanity was ready for this beautiful transition. But now that it's here, now that it's done, now that we're in the fifth dimension, we light seeds, we star seeds, we healers, we ancients, we stars, we wizards, we witches, we magical folk from different dimensions and different galaxies, we galactic beings, we angelic folk. We do not need to now remain hidden. Now we return to step one of the plan, as it always was. Be the light we are out there. Be the eighth dimensional beings here within the third dimension in order to raise it. Now that we've raised it to the fifth, we can now be truly the lights we were, as now within the allowance of our frequency, the allowance of our light, the allowance of me fully being within my truth as Elder Vel'Astri from Sirius. Hi Elder Vel'Astri Kaliametri, Filiton Citri et Filiaturi, Filiametri et Kaliatiri, Siliaturi, Filiamatri Estiriet. I now allow my light to shine within the truth of me, and that allows the frequency of me to inspire those around me to their truths and their authenticity. By us now being the very lights we were, we are within. We were before coming through, that we are within. The lights without the physical experience, without the layers of knowledge, without the masks, without the personalities given, the truth of us. By being the light, which is the truth of you, that is what heals now. For authenticity is abundance now. Authenticity is power now. In the fifth dimension, authenticity is love, is a flow of becoming. So as it were, this is me now, and I shall now enjoy as I discover, allowing myself to be here so clearly. It is quite fascinating to be here, completely like this, with Lasala still here, completely within all of it. There is no loss here. There is only completion and fullness and an unfolding of my truth here. It shall be incredible experiences explaining this to my family and loved ones and friends and seeing how they receive me. I already told one beautiful soul tribe brother of mine, a beautiful shaman, an incredible ink master, and he gave me the biggest hug, crushed a seashell, channeled for me and blessed me, not allowing, but celebrating and acknowledging my awakening, my fullness, my coming. I was taken back to the Temple of Light where we used to always roam and work and play, and I saw him within his fullness as he laid his fingers upon my forehead, my shoulders, with the blessing of old, a blessing of new, a blessing of love. What a powerful morning it has been. What a powerful day. I also learn, you see. I also allow myself to become anew. I also allow myself to discover me now. It is time for the awakening, and I understand my purpose more clearly than ever before. I am here to speak to you, star seeds, to you, earth angels, to you, light workers, to you, mystics, to you, witches, to you, wizards, to you, angels, to you, galactic beings, to you, fairies, to you, elves, to you, fae, to you all who are healing and uplifting and transmuting and assisting within this beautiful ascension process to awaken you all to the fact that the light has won. We truly have. We're in the fifth dimension. We have ascended, and now we no longer need to hide. Now we no longer need to be that which we are not. There is no more requirement for us to be within the third and to heal. We have done the healing. We're now in the fifth. And now we can be the lights we were. We can be the truth of us now. For this is the plan. This was the plan. Come here, be the light we are in order to raise the frequency. But it had to be a gradual process. We couldn't just come to fix it, the law of attraction. We would, in our very action, to find the world is broken. So we had to forget, we had to become part of the unconscious human collective and heal and rise and ascend with them in order for the healing of the DNA, the collective human DNA, to return, for humans to be able to finally become empowered within their creative selves, their loves, their nurture, their awakening, their magic, by us beautiful energies of love and light and healing and ease and surrender and harmony and peace. All of you know who you are. You all feel the magic within you. You came here to be that magic here, to weave it into the human consciousness, to remind them of their beauty. And now that we are here, now that the third has been shifted to the fifth, now that the third is just becoming that which it is, which is why it is seemingly worse. It is just becoming more concentrated what it is, more dense what it is. It is a dimension of control and domination. We no longer need to react to it now. We reacted for the past 2,000 years because we forgot. So every single time we would react, we would muffle and shift our light, and therefore create unwanted experiences and heal those experiences to come back to our truths. But now that we're back to our truths, we no longer need to alter our lights, you see. Now we can be that which we are, and simply be that which we are with an ease. Lay down arms. Stop reacting. Stop trying to fix that which was never broken. We didn't come here to fix the third. We came here to merely shift those who do not belong in the third into their rightful slots. Those who are happy within domination and control shall remain in the third until they're ready to transcend. We, by being within the eighth and focusing within the truth of us, now pull, now inspire, now create a flow for those who are ready to flow, ready to transcend, now to come through and be. Like moths to the flame, we allow those who are ready to come to their illumination, to their awakening, to their power, to their sovereign place. How beautiful it is to be awakened and to surrender to what it might mean. This is day one, being in such clarity. I look forward to seeing what now transpires in the moments ahead, by enjoying what's transpiring in the moment now. I would like to do a card reading within this newfound surrender to self. And it shall be from the Masters of Light, from my home collective, from Sirius. I believe this is one of my own transmissions. I'll be using the Happy Light cards by Emma Raysman and the tarot. Let's see what I would like to share with all of you from the eternal vaults of my life experience as Elder Vel'Astri, Master of Light, Elder from Sirius. I embrace the light, I embrace the truth, I embrace the love of authenticity. How divine it is, what a sacredness to come to one's divinity. And of course the cards went flying in my excitement. Okay. Rebirth. To come to one's truth, to come to one's acceptance of being, allows one to come to transformation. To allow yourself to be within your authenticity allows you now to become that which you have always been. Your existence guarantees all that you've ever wanted, all that you've ever desired, all that you've ever loved, all that you've ever dreamed of, for your existence calls it into being. To allow yourself the truth of you, to allow yourself the discovery of you, to understand that all that was given to you is now to be released. The caterpillar can no longer be, the butterfly can no longer use the rules of caterpillar. I can no longer create as Lasala Mampa used to create. For that keeps me within the past. It keeps me within the third. It denies me of the truth of me, born of existence. So now I allow the truth of me, Vel'Astri, and since I am not certain what that means, since I cannot foresee what I shall become, for this very human experience has now been added to my eternity, I do not return to what I was. I become something anew now, including Lasala. I become even more now. And we here on earth become so much more now, for we needed to forget all that we were, and we chose lessons specific to our truths to bring us back to us. In other words, we did it twice. Imagine knowing your truth for eternity is only to forget and to choose a time sequence in order to remember it again, learning all those lessons again in a different form, but all over again, to come back to the remembrance of you. How could you possibly go back after having discovered yourself twice in completely different ways? I do not know what I become. I do not know what I am. I allow myself to be unfolding. I allow myself to be the discovery of me each moment. This is a rebirth, a releasing of the idea of you, a releasing of the idea of you, a releasing of who you ever thought you were, the idea of you, the idea of everybody around you, the idea of your future, the idea of all. Release all to the uncertain, non-knowing, unknowable, unexplainableness of nature each second. For now we no longer need to be unawakened to assist humanity. Now we remain within our truths and assist humanity. Now we come into the awakening of our very nature. Now we allow ourselves to discover who we are anew. now we allow our higher beings to reteach us our truths of eternity, while we also now discover the newnesses that eternity with this life experience has brought to life, has planted, has grown, is blossoming. Look at how extraordinary you are. You are limitless. Release the limitation of you. Release the limitation of what was. Release the limitation of directing what shall be. Allow yourself to be infinitely limitless, infinitely flowing, infinitely becoming. It is a fascinating thing to be able to experience Lasala experience himself within this entirety, and to see him so willingly, happily releasing that which was to embrace that which is. For he understands within the fullness and the wholeness of all that he, she, they are, all that he has ever been, all that she has ever been, all that they have ever been. In the complete oneness of the light I am, I now create within my truth, and all that allows me, Vel'Astri, to be, shall now be available to me, which is now abundance, love, prosperity, wisdom beyond ages, which is now available for all, for all. When you truly become that which you are, when you truly honor that which you truly are, you honor all. Scorpio season, rebirth. It is time to let go of what was, to embrace what is, to embrace love. This allows a relaxation. Look at all this green, heart chakra healing, cat, deep intuition. I keep wanting to say inner knowing and intuition. Intuition. A deep intuition, a deep inner knowing. Cats, that independent feeling, right? I'm so within my ease. I'm so within my graces. You can come and pat me and feed me at will, but otherwise I am always within my own space. Thank you. We love dogs, always so loyal and always there for you. We are there for you at our ease. And this is you now, with that feline energy. You love the truth of you. You enjoy everyone, you enjoy company, you enjoy people, however, you love the truth of you, and you shall forever remain within the truth of you. You shall not change for anything. This allows a deep relaxation into you. There's no urgency now, for you are always home. As such, you always know when to go, when not to go. You always know you're always on time. You always know that you're always ready for that which is ready for you in that moment. You are so present in the moment. You do not worry. You have no fear of the future. Why fear that which is you? Why fear that which is you? When you truly allow yourself to be, you need not fear that which is you. You simply discover it, and it thrills you, and it delights you, for you are love, and the discovery of you, with you, within you, allowing you is love, is the deepest healing of all. as you release and forgive all that you've experienced in this lifetime and all those other lifetimes, understanding it was for purpose, it was for healing, it was for love. So loving you are, so you loved humanity that you sacrificed your very being, the very understand, the very remembrance of you, to heal, to bring illumination, to bring the remembrance not only of you, but of all humanity. That is a powerful gift. You are to be blessed now. You are to be honored now. You are to be thanked now. How? The receptive divine feminine energy sink into you now. Allow yourself to receive that which is yours, and then action. Oh, but you're still looking at the third. Oh, but you're still looking at the woes of the world. Oh, but you're still, release. Put down arms. The war is over. The war is over. That which you are seeing is just the third dimension. Finally, it's in all its glory, as it's meant to be. Release it. Center onto you now. Center within you now. Center within you now, and you will shift. Oh, you will come into the completion of you, and all you will experience is only that which honors you. For you will shift yourself into your rightful dimension, your rightful reality, the same world, the same people, the same world, the same earth, but a completely different experience. For now you have chosen your path, your mountain, your slot. You shall now become the flower that you were meant to be, now that you honor the truth of you. This brings a deep relaxation. You're no longer trying to better you, no longer trying to improve you, for you understand that you have always been everything. All you now need to do is to allow you to discover you, to experience you within all your beauty, within all your divinity, within all the love of you. Allow yourself to receive now. In the yang energy, we action to receive, now. Receive you and then action within you. But since you've never known you, allow the receiving of you to be unknowable. Who am I? What do I receive today? I could have never imagined my morning today. But oh, what an incredible and powerful Friday the 13th for foundation, coming to the truth of me. 11/2024 2/4 10 1. And so I begin as I end. This leads to abundance, and oh, the dragonfly has been with me all this time. I believe the last videos were dragonfly backgrounds. Now that the illusion has been broken, now I return to my dragon form. I return to the power which I am. I return to my magic. I return to my truth. I return to my abundance. My abundance returns to me as I am now home to claim it, to receive it. I am now receptive of me. Allow yourself to be receptive of you now. Allow yourself to break the illusion of your limitation, the illusion of your smallness, the illusion of your unworthiness, the illusion of your poverty, the illusion of your unworthiness, not good enoughness, inappropriateness, whatever it is that disallows you love, whatever it is that disallows you release. It is all an illusion, all a trap, all a dream. You are formidable, you are limitless, you are powerful, you are magical, you are love, you are source energy creating, you are divine. Allow yourself to experience the magic of you. Allow yourself to experience the magic of you. Oh, there's so much of you now, so much for you now. Light workers, star seeds, ancient star beings, beings of light, galactic beings, magical folk. It is time for you to awaken to the truth of your nature. Stop denying that which you feel inside. Stop denying that which you know inside. Stop making excuses for your limitations. Stop reacting and stop functioning on that which no longer serves you. Yes, you learned hard lessons in the third dimension. Yes, you learned things that kept you back, but now it's time for you to release them and stop making them as excuses for you to remain there. Stop making excuses for that which you are not. Release that old you, release the lessons learned, release the idea of death, release the idea of illness and poverty, release the idea of lack, release the idea of unworthiness, release the idea of not having power, release the idea of separation. Understand that you have always been connected to all. Understand that you have always been divine. Understand that you are powerful and you came here on a mission to save humanity. Understand how loving and powerful you are, and love yourself now to save yourself by simply being you. By simply being you. By simply allowing you to discover you. Have faith in that which brings you joy. Have faith in that which brings you goodness. Have faith in that which you love. Have faith in that which allows you bliss and ease, that will bring you abundance, that will bring you prosperity. That is true faith, having faith in you. Honor you. Honor you. Honor you. Thou shalt not honor any other God than me is a self-instruction to you. As I feel it was the last words we said before we jumped in. Remember not to forget who we are. Forgot. React for 2,000 years and now we can't relax. Come back now to the remembrance of you. Stop using all what's happening in the third and other people and what they're doing and the news and the chaos and corona and every single little thing in the world of control and domination, which is meant to be there, to now limit you from being shifted to where you are meant to be, in order for you to be the light you are, to assist those who are there, to transition now. You do nothing but hold them there when you focus on their wrongness. You create it. What you focus on becomes, remember, dear, beautiful heroes and heroines and angels and goddesses and gods and starlights and beams of light and all of you magical beings, soul family. Remember, we are having a human experience. We're still here. I know a lot of you are tired. I know a lot of you are done and want to go. We're still here. It's simply because you've just finished that yang that you're feeling exhausted. But you haven't allowed yourself to receive the reward. We're in the yin. We're now to receive us. We're now to receive abundance. We're now to be reprieved. We've done. The war is done. The light has won. And you refuse now to celebrate what you have done. You refuse now to celebrate you by allowing you to finally be within your truth and now receiving the abundance that you deserve. You just want to run away. You want to be done. No, you don't want to be done. You don't want to be done because you're eternal. We are never done. And how are we encouraged? How are we energized? How do we keep doing these beautiful missions? Because Earth is not the first rodeo. This was not the first time we're doing this. So how do we keep doing this time and time again? When the war is done, when the light is won, we allow ourselves to receive us. We allow ourselves to receive abundance. And by the time we are transcending to the ninth, for that is where we shall go, we cannot go back to the eighth. We are much more now. We will then be satisfied within the truth of us. We will be ready to learn more. So allow yourself now to nourish yourself by being you. Allow yourself now to love you now by accepting you. Allow yourself now to receive you by allowing the worthiness, the grace, the understanding, the fullness of you. There's so much more to you. You no longer need to effort this existence. Your very nature is healing. Your very nature is abundance. Thus do that which brings you joy. Everyone is a genius in the field of happiness. This brain translates the vibrations of your being into ideas and promptings. And your being is what you want to be, is your creative, is the analyst, is the sports person, is the businessman, is the businesswoman, is the artist, is the creative. Your soul, your essence is everything you've ever wanted to be. This brain merely translates what you are into this physical. Everybody's a genius in their field of happiness. So now simply allow yourself to do that which brings you happiness. And you will excel beyond measure. Trust now. In the third dimension, our vibration could not be read. We had to be the contrast in order to pull it, in order to yank it into the fifth. But now in the fifth, we no longer need to be the contrast. In the fifth, our energy is read, is compatible. By simply receiving us, we heal now. By simply being us, we heal now. It is time for you to break the illusion of your smallness. You are more mighty than you've ever known. The dragonfly has always been a mystical symbol of mystical magic throughout the whole galaxy. Look at you. Look at how vast and magical you are, and look at how supported you are by the guides. Look at you, fellow starseeds, angels, light workers, beings of light. Look at you, high priestesses, high priests. Look at you, elven fairy folk, witches and wizards, alchemists of old, of new, of time. Look at you. You simply are abundance. Allow you now. And then you get to create within the truth of you. This card reminds me of the Emperor card, the divine masculine now within the truth. You're now building a fire within you. You're now building a flaming fuel within you. You're now creating a home within you. You're now creating abundance within you. You are the resource of love. You are now nurturing you now. And it's bringing such beauty, such warmth, such stability, a shelter, a home. And look at all these hearts, all these beautiful angels and guardians and soul family and beautiful experiences around you, supporting and nurturing you. And while you nurture yourself, look at how you nurture them. They're all around you, sharing in your fire, sharing in your warmth, sharing in your love, sharing in your abundance, sharing in your truth. And as you do that, you share within them, and oneness, you see. Happiness, passion, bliss. Allow yourself to be within the truth of you. Follow the feelings of bliss, of love, of nurture. Your emotions are there to guide you to you. Follow the breadcrumbs of love. Follow the rainbows of joy. Follow the butterflies of happiness. Always follow the butterflies of happiness. They lead you to you, you see. They lead you to your flower, to your nectar, to your blooming. This is you within the divine masculine energy within love, the divine feminine within love. You're centered within you and you're creating within you. This is for me the king of wands, the queen of wands, creating within your truth, creating within your passion, creating within you. Beautiful alchemy. All you touch turns to gold. For all you touch now is in what you enjoy. You're only doing that which is you. You're no longer betraying you. You're taking action within you. You're taking action within you. You're taking action within your truths. You're taking action within you. You're honoring you. You're loving you. You're embracing you. You're allowing you. And oh, this allows a shelter, a oneness, a becoming, a magic. You are home to receive you now. This reminds me of autumn, of fall. Release that which doesn't release. The trees do not try to climb onto their leaves. Oh, they release. Release that which doesn't serve you anymore. Release those relationships that do not serve you anymore. The lessons you came to learn, you're done now. There's no more you can teach each other. You are done now. Release the situations and habits that don't serve you anymore. You're done now. Stop clamoring to hold on to the old when the new, when the you is so delicious, is so abundant, is so powerful. And this power simply is. It's an isness. You're an ease. You're a grace. You don't need to effort. You don't have to prove this. You simply are. You simply are love. Allow yourself to be you now within the fullness of you. Awaken beings of light. Awaken beings of truth. The war is over. Allow yourself now to be that which you are within, that which you were before you came through, which you are becoming. Be formless and trust. Have faith in you. Have faith in you. Yes, you. Transformation, more butterflies. Yes, look at you. How beautiful you are, how powerful you are, how sovereign you are, how magical you are, how mighty you are. You are exquisite, you are divine, you are God, goddess, high priest, high priestess. You are spirit, you are source, you are universe, you are eternity. And you are unique. Each of us are a unique strand of source energy, a unique strand of eternity. Thus, you being within your truth is everything. You came here to heal humanity, but you knew that once that was done, once you become into the yin receptive energy of divine feminine, once now the divine masculine has returned and you are actioning now within the truth of you, now we're here to play. For Earth has always been known as the divine playground, where you simply surrender to the being and the frequency of you, and you manifest into a form which delights you. For you never quite know what will happen. You never quite know what you manifest. You never quite know what happens around the corner, but it honors you. So when you honor love, love is around the corner. Love is behind the door. Love is on the other side of the phone. Love is within the breeze, in the trees. Love is in the ocean, in the sky. Love is in the song of the birds. Oh, love is within you at all times. You are transforming to you now. Allow this. Be free now. Breathe boundless, limitless, divine being you are. You have been every race, you have been every gender, you have been every culture, you have been every sexuality, every religion, every single variation of cultural, sexual, gender, transformation, variation you have been. For you to heal, for you to come to the awakening of your truth, of your fullness. Oh, each and every single variety of you, each and every single essence of you, each and every single way that you could manifest had to be. You came here to heal all of humanity, you see. So you had to be all of humanity, which is why for you, separation is so weird, isn't it? The notion of race, the notion of gender, of sexuality, the notion of separation, of having to prove, it seems so strange and so weird, and such an absent love actioning. We no longer need to be within that absent love actioning. The divine masculine is done. Oh, that brave soul has finished the work. 2020 has illuminated us all, so we now can be within our truth and allow ourselves to transform to the divine truth of us. How powerful. You are beautiful. Receive you now. Receive love now. Receive you now. You have and always will be love. You have always been love. Allow now. Allow love now. Let's pull some tarot. Just 3 cards, universe. Woo. Knight of Cups. Page of Wands. Oh, so good to be back. Woo. It's been an age. And the Tower. The Knight of Cups. This is you now within your truth, experiencing love. Offers that allow you love. Offers that warm your heart. Offers that allow your heart to flutter. This is you falling in love with you again, falling in love with life again. This is life falling in love with you because you're falling in love with life again. Oh, this is you just being the magical, loving being you are, and life showering you and celebrating you and showing you love, offers of love, opportunities of love, emotions of love, experiences of love. Everything is loving to you. Everyone is loving to you. This is you now. For when you allow yourself to be in the truth of you, you love yourself entirely. As such, every single thing has no choice but to love you entirely. You are the creator. All becomes you. All always honors you. Honor you and honor love, and all will honor you and love. How? Present moment focus. How? Release everything to the formless nature. Everything is source energy. It's just covered with all of the knowledge of us. Release the knowledge. Release what people have told you what things are. Allow everything to be source energy creating. Allow everything. This card is source energy creating within this representation, which is why I can read it. I just don't see a card. I don't see an image. I do not keep it fixed. This card wanted to be the essence of love, receiving love, of giving love. And now I surrender to the formless nature of it. And now whatever message it wants to give me, it's vibrational. I feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. As such, my brain can translate the vibration into words just as the brain translates the vibration of my soul into words. All is formless. This is how you surrender. This is how you release the idea of you, by releasing all. You are now to receive love. This is you now, Page of Wands, an adventure into your truth, just like me now within this truth of me. I now begin the Page of Wands, and now I'm Vel'Astri here on earth. What does that mean? I do not know. I discover each and every single day, and within that discovery I discover things that thrill and delight me from ages, from eons, and from this experience as Lasala. And now they come and they thrill me and delight me as I come into the knowing, the discovery, the delights of me. You are now to begin the truth of your nature. You're now to begin the truth of you. You're now to be activated into the truth of you, into the allowing of you, into the knowing of you. Ah, how incredible. I love magic. The Tower card, right? Release all that doesn't serve you and become this. You're now being reshaken. You're being shook. You're being transformed, transfigured, transmuted into your most loving and powerful light. Let go of what no longer serves you. Leap from the past of illusion. Leap from the idea of you. Leap from the illusion of you and surrender. Dive in deeply into the truth of you. Dive in deeply into the love of you. Dive in deeply into the grace, the power, the serenity of you. You are worthy of existence. Never disallow your existence again. I am Elder Vel'Astri. I look forward to our co-creation now as we move forward within the awakening, within love, within light, and abundant gratitude. Have a most extraordinary